All right, it's 10:30, so we'll start. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning once again, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Respected speaker, Mr. Rendra Sanrajan, lecturers, committees of One Month, One Industry 25.0, and of course, all of you, the participants. Welcome to the One Month, One Industry 25.0 program with today's topic, Optimize Your Work with AI Tools Prompting. This online session is organized by the Students Industry Training Club, SITC, of the International Islamic University, Malaysia. We are very happy to see so many of you here today. To begin our event with blessings, let us recite Kitab Al-Fatiha. Amin. Today we are diving into a very relevant and exciting topic, artificial intelligence tools and how we can use prompting effectively to make our work easier and better. This is a key skill for the future, right? So now, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce our speaker for today. We are honored to have Mr. Renuta Sanrajan with us. Mr. Renuta Sanrajan is an experienced AI trainer, productivity strategist, and also a chief creative officer with over 22 years of expertise in technology, design, and entrepreneurship. He specializes in empowering individuals and businesses, including us students preparing for the industry, to use AI, especially generative AI and productivity tools effectively. His goal is to help us enhance our efficiency, streamline our workflows, and get better results in our work and projects. Mr. Runda Sanrajan is also an HRDC accredited trainer, which means he is recognized for providing high quality practical training. His top skills are directly relevant to our session today: artificial intelligence and productivity tools. He's passionate about equipping people with AI-powered strategies to boost creativity and productivity in today's fast-changing world. We are really looking forward to learning from his wealth of experience. Without further ado, please join me in giving a warm virtual welcome to Mr. Renuta Sanrajan. The floor is yours, Mr.
Hi, Mr. Ahmed. Can you hear me? Okay, so if everyone can hear me, thank you very much to the entire committee, SITC, and also International Islamic University to invite me to share some knowledge to the students. So yeah, I'm ready to share a lot of information and also ready to answer questions from the student. Yeah. So yeah, can I present or there's anything I need to answer? So can I present, right? Okay, let me get in my slide. So I hope you guys can see my slide. If you can see me, please type it yes. So at least I can know everyone can see my slide. Okay, thank you. So basically today I'm going to be cover the topic called optimize your work with AI tools prompt, which is specialized and also customized for the students. How students can use AI prompting to get a better result and can finish the work more faster than whatever you're doing now. That's a main ultimate of my goal on today's topic. So without delay, as Our MC has already introduced me a lot, so I'm presenting the slide which is about me basically. So I think most of thing is already covered by our MC. So just to add on, I'm more specialized on the productivity tools, which is I recommend, and also I teach many tools which is helps students and also working adults and business people to reduce their workload and save money and make more profit. So that's my goal of my education. So anything you like to ask about me later, also in the FAQ section, I'm willing to answer. And there's be one QR code you guys can scan and can join my LinkedIn profile to see all my tips and also sharings about the AI, which is I believe is very helpful for you because I will follow the trend. I will follow the new tools launch every day because normally in a day we can see like more than 100 plus tools are launched in entire world. So what I do, I will go into the tools, I analyze it, I study, I check whether it's a scam or it's a not scam. Then I put it in my profile to useful for you as a free. Okay, so that's about me. On my third slide, I'm going to be introduce my agenda of today, which is I more cover on the benefit of AI prompt and also understanding prompt techniques. And the third one is a practical tips for the students. So there'll be three topics I'm going to cover. So anything in your mind, you can take a notes. You can ask me in the FAQ section. I'm ready to answer. Okay, so before I proceed to deeper insight, if you guys can chat or maybe can unmute and answer me, how many of you have used ChatGPT or any similar tools before for your studies, research, for your personal, even personal also? Yeah. How many
Yeah,
of you? Yeah.
all the time.
All the time ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Gemini,
Copilot.
Copilot. Okay. So Microsoft, we have a Microsoft favor here. Okay. Okay. So if you guys frequently use ChatGPT, Gemini, and currently like DeepSeek or other tools, because I know there's more than 30 plus tools similar to the ChatGPT. But if you already start using, which is I'm very happy, I know that the trend is we already into it. We cannot escape from these tools. But are we using in a right way? There will be a biggest question, which is I always saw with my students. They are treat the tools like very basic. So today, with my simple techniques, maybe you can improvise your prompt, and also you can use the right prompt to get the right result. So that's our ultimate goal of today. On my next slide, I mean the slide I'm presenting you now is more on understanding of the art of the AI prompt, which is how AI, I mean how a student or how a person can communicate with the AI. So that will be the biggest question. Okay. So AI is something like zero. For me, I will always say AI with a lot of informations and also it's always a zero. When you start asking question, it start to replay to you. So that is AI job. Okay. So when you ask the right question, it will deliver to you right answer. If you're asking very poor question, like very basic sentence, it will answer like that. So it's not AI wrong. It's the way of the question we ask. So basically, when you ask a right question on the right sentence, information, you'll be save a lot of time and you will be get accurate answer. But if you see always all this kind of the tools, when we say we are not 100% accurate. Why? Because the information given to you is available data in some way, in a big data or it's shared by someone. So as a student, we need to take it what they call the information, and also you guys need to be analyze it before finalizing. Finally, so I always say human judgment is a final. Okay, I noticed like a lot of scenario which a student just copy paste from the ChatGPT and directly submit to the professor. I think this happened last year before that. Okay, not this year I guess, but this has happened. Which is I read in some article which is student just copy paste. So the human judgment is a fail there. So I always recommend, even though any study, go through it again, whether it's really tailored to your research, really tailored to your what they call your study or your course, then you submit it and make sure you edit properly, because sometimes scenario say when they copy paste, they didn't fill in the date which is suggested by ChatGPT. Sometimes ChatGPT say you need to fill up the date here, okay? But this student just copy and send it to the professor. They didn't change even the date. Okay, this become like a biggest issue, which is the professor easily can know your copy paste. Then it will become biggest problem for your study. So I guess, I mean, you guys didn't do that, but avoid this kind of thing by taking it as a 90% of whatever tools given to you, and 10% is your own judgment. Got it? I hope you got it. Okay, and then yeah, okay. Basically, my next slide, I'm going to be touch on the three student, which is I have highlighted three student, which is a poor student, good student, and excellent student. Okay. From the starting of our education, which is I call like a standard one, until now, we all getting the same exam paper, even though our level of quality is poor or good or excellent. So our education system didn't give an exam paper according to the levels of understanding. So they're just giving, okay, standard 6, they're just giving same exam paper. But the result of the answer will be different based on the student. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So it's totally different, and then the way of explanation and also the way of answer is very different based on the student quality. The same apply to the AI. When you ask a basic question, AI give you the basic answer. When you ask expert question, AI give you the expert answer. So it's a depend on you how you're going to ask the question. Okay. So for example, if you ask like, hey, can you help me write a proposal about my study, any subject we take it. So you're just giving a random answer and also gather all the information available in the data and pass it to you as a proposal. But it's not 100% tailored to your study. Maybe you need to deeply explain to ChatGPT what you want it. So it will take time. Honestly, it will take time when you start to ask simple question to ChatGPT until it could be take like more than an hour to get the result. Okay. Previously, I'm talking like before ChatGPT, we need to refer a lot of books, which just take like more than a week to get the idea. Then we gather the things, and also what we do, we normally come as a summarize and then complete our work. After ChatGPT, which is we still okay, we get a lot of information instantly, and also we get some accurate answer, some not accurate answer. But what we do by asking a simple question, is taking a lot of time, which is more than an hour, which is still good, but I feel like you still can do the wonders with your 10 minutes. Fast result. And also you can complete everything quickly, and also you go through your document and you can submit to your professors. So that's how the prompt will be help you on the text. So we call as a text is a king. We call on the prompt text is a king, and also you need to know how to use the right prompt, right word to ask a question. So my next slide, which is present to you about the bad prompt and also good prompt. Okay. So for example, if you ask the ChatGPT like write research about urban development, maybe you're one of the subject, and it will give you an answer. I didn't say ChatGPT didn't give you answer, but ChatGPT will be give you answer very common, very basic, and also it's maybe not tally or it's not accurate to whatever your subject. But if let's say you change your question, say like, you're saying to your ChatGPT, like, I'm a final year student doing research on the topic, sustainable urban development in the South Asia, which is your topic. Help me generate a research outline with the 4 to 5 key sections, subtopics under each section, and also brief explanation. Make it suitable for my academic report. Okay, this is the prompt. So if you improvise your prompt to the basic, to the expert level, I call it expert level. So you have a very clear road, which is your final year student. So ChatGPT know what is the level of final year student submission, and also is know your topic very clearly, and also you ask the task like generate a research outline. So that's the task, and also you inform to the ChatGPT, or you instruction. I mean, you give the instruction to ChatGPT, make it as a 4 to 5 section, which is you understand. This need to be break it up. Okay, so you break it down, and also your tone is you need to give as an academic report. So academic report is have its own standard compared with a normal business proposal. Okay, because we need to be very detailed, very explained. So if you put just you change a simple prompt, you'll be getting very good result. So maybe later after the class, after my class, maybe you guys can change. I mean, you can try and compare and see when you put it like single line, right, research about the urban development, and also with a good prompt, you will see very big different output. Okay, so make sure in your prompt you put it as whatever information you needed in one shot. Okay, let's say now ChatGPT, we have we click the button and then we talk to the ChatGPT. Okay, so we can explain what we want to the ChatGPT, talk to the ChatGPT. I mean, I'm just taking ChatGPT as an example, but you still can use with the other tools. You need to tell a storytelling. My next slide, I'm presenting a storytelling, which is it's art of communication with the AI tools. If let's say you are unable to explain something, you just explain in a voice message. You just talk to the ChatGPT, and then you just explain to tools like what you want it, really what you want it. Then it give you a clear information. And also, as you know, like a ChatGPT and few tools can remember who you are. Okay, it can be understand. I mean, it can be know that you are a student, and also you're always doing research something related to your topic, and then based on the customization is also add the personalization, and then give you the result. So your output will be very unique. It's not something like all the students submit the same result. It's very personalized for you, and then you can have a final output. So for me, always I say talk to the tools. Make the tools understand you first before you ask question. Explain who you are, what you're doing, and then what is your issues you're facing, what is your problems, like in the college, or maybe in your personal, maybe in something which is a minus point. You ask the ChatGPT to understand you first before you ask a question. So when you start ask question, since he understand you better, he give you a better result. So that's what we notice. We do some studies with the students and also some working adults. We realize there's I mean, I can say like it's a huge difference. It's not like a basic difference. It's a very huge difference on when you explain something to ChatGPT clearly, you get what you want it. And also ChatGPT and some tools which can help you to guide, not only just answering your questions. You also in the bottom menu, when you see, it start to give you some feedback. Why not you do this? Why not you can add on this part in your study, and why not you add this topic into your proposal? So these are the things will be guided by the tools. So we need to make use of that. Honestly, we need to make use of that, and also you need to very good communication with tools. Okay, so I'm going to my next slide, which is a benefit of prompt. Okay, so when I'm talking about benefit of the prompt, the tools which is we are using, it can be work for you, it can be guide for you, it can be help you to get a better result, and also is saving your time. As I say, from the 1 hour, by asking right question, it's just a 10 minute, you get a very good result. By go through the document, another 10 minutes, maximum by 20 minutes, you already complete your study. For example, there's a very long document, like a 20 pages. You just need to upload it to ChatGPT and ask the right question, like summarize this paper, and also explain me in my personal tone how I can understand. Since ChatGPT understand you very well, so he will explain the entire notes based on your needs. They didn't use like very professional English language, or didn't go deeper. They call like a scientific explanation. They just go like a basic, a casual explain until you understand the paper. So rather than reading like 30, 20 pages, the summary will be explained to you more clear to you. Then you can have a good idea. I mean, you can use it that for your proposal. And also, if we increase your creativity, basically, now ChatGPT, you can start to design whatever you needed. Okay, previously we need to use a lot of tools like a Runaway ML, Meet Jenny, and then this kind of the tools. But now with the ChatGPT, they already integrate with image creation. You can ask the ChatGPT or the similar tools to create a cover for your proposal, maybe, or maybe some images which are related to your topic. This can be designed for you and pass it to you. So you no need to waste your time, searching for the images in the Google image, or maybe some stock photos. So just directly ask ChatGPT, and then you create a unique image, because the image which is present to you was not given to another person. It's just unique for you based on your customization, your personal needs. Okay, so it will help on the creation of email. And also, if there's any problem, like in our task, we have a problem, and then we need to know the data, we need to understand the report. Then you can ask this kind of the tools by giving a solution. And also, again, the right question give you a right solution, and the simple question will be give you very simple solution. So make sure when you ask something, when you voice text something to the tools, you need to be very clear and also accurate with your questions. So that's a very, very important. And my next slide, which is I'm focusing on the real case studies. Some using AI tools. For example, now if you see in Malaysia, when we do some studies, we get to know that healthcare industry, finance and education is booming up by using AI tools. Okay, so in the healthcare, they predict the patient reports, and also they can analyze it, and then they can come up with a solution quickly, rather than previously they need to go through the manual file, have to sit down with the experts and then come with a solution. So now they are reduced 1 month process to 1 day, which is fantastic already. And also the patient get to know what is the next step. So talking about financial industry, now there's a lot of tools available which is advising the big company to the small company, how you can do 2025 financial planning, or maybe where you need to invest, predict your business, and give your report how you can improve, how you can make more money, and also helping the student on the documentation, summarize. Even you can ask the ChatGPT, can you summarize this book to me? Even though you're not buying the book, you can ask based on the title of the book, can summarize and explain to me what the book's saying. 300 pages of the book can be summarized within a 1 page to you to understand the entire process. So that's a wow factor already, actually. Okay, but I know author hall is very angry now, because nobody buying the books, nobody downloading in Amazon. People already start to ask summary in the ChatGPT. But sometimes reading book is very good, because you can understand the feeling and the journey of the author. Summary is just a key takeaway. So I always recommend, once you're interested with the book, get to know about the book first before you buy. Once you know the key point, and then it's really interest to you, then buy the book and read the journey. So that's how the things happen in 2024 and 25. So you guys can work on that. So there's a lot of tools available. Honestly speaking, maybe in my end of the section, I have something for you, which is I can share 100 free tools, which is you can download it, you can go through it, which is suitable for you. But there's a lot of tools, but don't download everything. Go through it, check one by one before you fall into the scam, because now changing phases, changing hairstyle, kind of the tools making people scam. A lot of scams are happening, while you're downloading the app, immediately they ask to pay under 40 ringgit to 300 ringgit. We pay, but when we go inside, nothing. It's very common like another application. But their marketing is a very wow factor. So make sure you check, review, check application comments before you download it. It's just a simple tips, which is out of topic of the AI tools. but this is a scenario is happening. Okay. So on the back to the AI prompt, on my next slide, I'm going to be give you a practical tips, which is a student can use some tools, which is a selected to improvise your study, research, and also to do the proposal. But there's a lot. But basically, what I know is students normally need to work on organizing your notes, creating ideas, research, and even sometimes, you need to create the images. Sometimes you need to plan your project proposals or project ideas. There's a lot of things actually in the study, I know, but we cannot remember everything. So we need the tools to remember everything and also to help us to remind back. For example, if I do a notes and then I put it in a comment there, can you remind me after 2 days, after 3 days, or this time? There's a lot of tools can help you on that. It's like a personal assistant for you. Okay, so you can use something. I mean, something like Notin. If you guys using Notin AI, I'm very happy. You can use like a ChatGPT also. If you're using pro version of ChatGPT, there's a called ChatGPT Task. Okay, ChatGPT Task, and also you can use like Quizlet. Quizlet is one of the application where you can create a flashcard for your study. You can do a questions and you can answer yourself also, or you can pass it to your team. And also another one of the topic which is application which is always recommend to everyone, not only for student, which is a Grammarly Go. You can download it free from the Play Store, and then it will help you to grammar, spelling check, sentence check based on the mood, happy mood, casual mood, professional mood. You can customize the text before you send to anyone, and also it can be used in your WhatsApp. It can be used in your documentation. Any chatting application, you can use Grammarly to help you. So if you guys have an other app which is rather than these three, you can share it to me. If you guys have anything, maybe you guys using like Evernote, for example, or maybe you guys using like Trello. Anything you guys using?
I'm using Notion AI and also Site AI.
Notion AI and Slider.
Site AI.
Oh, Slider. Okay.
EIT.
So you already start using Notion AI, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So Notion AI is integrate with the background with the ChatGPT to get the more of information, and also it's a one tool which is already cover everything. So I'm highly recommended, but I didn't say you need to use that, but I highly recommended. But still, there's a lot of tools where you can use it. Okay, so my next slide, I'm going into the how AI is going to be transforming the job. Okay, so AI is going to be transforming the job in the streamlined process. For example, if you go to the work, and also you for example, in the work, the first thing will be asked, how are you going to be automate your task? Okay, so we need to learn that. By prompt something, you can complete your task within the 10 minutes. That will be give a wow factor to your bosses, or maybe for your own business. Okay, I'm not sure, because after study, some will be started their own business, some will be work for someone, and then you can be a consultant also. So when you understand the AI and when you understand the AI prompt both together, which is the right tools and what's the right prompt, you can reduce a maximum of hours or saving time on the right output, which is make the company more profit. So that's a job automation process. And also, if we give a lot of opportunity outside, which is now like I noticed a lot of bosses are waiting in the interview, in your resume, they want to see how are you AI, or are you know AI tools. Or you know how to do work with AI tools. So this kind of thing they will see as experience. Those days, resumes, we are only say, I know English, I know Malay, our preferred language, and then we say like, I know the tools like Microsoft Office, Microsoft Excel, and all kind of thing. And some creative, like, they're talking Illustrator, Photoshop, and all this thing. But now, there will be new add-on called what you know in AI. Okay, what do you know in AI? Are you can give a better prompt to settle my work faster? Or are you know tools which can save my life? These are the things the bosses are saying. So by using this kind of tools, you will be getting a good opportunity to work in a good place, and also you can improve your skill based on the job requirement. So by learning the right prompt is actually changing your entire life, which is I saw with my 2 years of experience with a lot of students. Rather, I mean, starting from they're using a simple prompt and now they're using a right prompt with we call like a good prompt, and then it's totally changing their lifestyle. And they know what they're asking, and they communicate with the machine, and they talk to the machine. And now the machines become like a good friend to them. Even I mean, we all have good friends, which is we share few things. We are not sharing everything. But now AI become like a very deep friend, which is we share everything what we want it, so the machine help us back. But again, I will advise you, don't share lot of information like your personal IC number, phone number, bank account details, and all this thing, because anything you talk to the ChatGPT kind of the tools, the data will be stored in the big their data center, which is available for the public. Okay, so it's available for the public to use for their research paper. So you need to understand when the data was available for you, that means the same data will be available for another person also. So the chat GPT or this kind of tools will always improvise the contents by getting a lot of information from you to help another person. So don't share any personal information, and then don't what they call share very deep personal stories. Okay, make it as a research, make it as a student. Your education needers. So as what Mr. William say, the future is already here. Okay, the future is already here. It's just not evenly distributed because everybody, as I say, some are poor, some are good, and some are excellent. So it's not evenly distributed. As we know the AI tools, we have the opportunity to playing in the field. Okay, if you know the AI tool, whether you're poor student, you're excellent student, the way of you asking question is correct, then you are the winner of the industry. Okay, so there's a there's a lot of potential is available for you. There's a lot of what they call I make it as simple like you can do wonders. Okay, I make it simple. You can make can make wonders, and then you can finish the work as soon as possible, which is I'd say less than 10 minutes, which is wow already, right? Okay, so basically, I mean that's my explanation about the AI prompting today, because I cannot cover a lot because we need to run a lot of live sections to understand better on the AI prompt. But if you have a question, you can ask me. I can answer to you. So I open the floor and then I give it back to Mr. Amir. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rentasan Rajan. So, yeah, as mentioned, if people like to ask, you can type in chat or unmute and ask.
Hello, Mr. Rajan. I have a question. My question is, do you think prompting can enhance our creativity, or does it risk limiting original thought, especially considering ongoing concerns about AI models being trained on copyrighted content such as artworks and publications?
Sorry, I'm wrongly unmute. Okay. Yeah, the prompt in creativity, which is you create the image, which is it's again it's depend on the question. I mean the prompt you're going to use to get a better result. And as I told you earlier, every image is created by the AI is unique. It's not duplicated. Okay, you can use it in any way, but you cannot claim it as a copyright is yours. Any images created by the AI is belong to the system, and you cannot copyright it unless you have some scratch and you upload it and you ask the AI to create in a 3D, I mean the 3D module or animation or any kind of the effect. Yes, it could be belong to you because it's your unique idea. But when you use the prompt and create a image 100% created by the AI, so it cannot be copyright. And also another person also cannot say yes. It's a very general. Anybody can use something like that.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Rajan.
Thank you. Okay, there's a question. Do you recommend any AI tools for the teachers to make the teaching and learning process better? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of AI tools. For example, Author AI is one of the tools for the teachers. And also, there's a few which is other than that, I think you mean this is a this is a communication between teacher to student, or is something like teacher need to do the research? Both way. Okay, if let's say you say like, teacher want to do the research, there's a few tools only for the teacher, and also the common one is as everybody knows is ChatGPT, DeepSeek, and all this thing. But there's a communication tool, something like a Slack, something like Trello, maybe ClickUps, or this kind of the tools will be communicate between the teacher and student to solve the progress report. Something we call that as a project management tools, but that one is also can be used to see the progress, tasks related, what they call tasks given by the teacher and what's the students' report on that. So everything can be seen from this kind of the tools. So maybe later, as I say, I will share you my 100 what they call 100 tools. It's already there. Maybe you can download it and you can go through it under the project management section. And the next question is how we can get an accurate link from the ChatGPT. For example, I want to do checked out where the sources come from. Okay, the moment you ask question in ChatGPT or related tools, if the link is available, automatically it will show a small icon after the answer on the link. You just need to click the icon and then it will landing to the particular pages where the article is below. Because ChatGPT give you a summary, but the summary is coming from where? You can get it from the link. If let's say the article didn't have a link, there's a I mean, the article was created by ChatGPT, it didn't show you any link there. So if let's say some article, which is I know this, is a very small paragraph, but all this, this paragraph are summarized from the 5 different articles. So if we put in there 5 different links for you to click and read it, full contents. Is it okay, Najir? Okay, from Florol, can prompting help us become better critical thinker, or does it risk making us over on the mission create answer? Okay, it's a good question, but it's a depend. Okay, I put it as a depend because why? The prompting can help you become better critical thinker in the way of the deeper you ask question is give you a deeper answer. Okay, but as you say, there will be risk also in if you really believe on the system. So that's why I say believe the system 90% and take it 10% as your consideration. Like, I call it as a human judgment, which is your own what they call confirmation. Okay. So when you go deeper, you understand everything is correctly. Why not you use another tools to analyze it? For example, I always do this. I get all the information from the ChatGPT and I copy and I put it on the Gemini, and then I ask Gemini to create what we call summarize on that. Can see whether fact is correct or not. And even I'm not happy, I'm using another tools called like for example DeepSeek or maybe Copilot. Okay, I'm using that to get ideas. Okay, get ideas from different tools before I finalize something if let's say it's really, really important. But if let's say it's just a research paper, it's just a document, then I will go through maximum 2 tools. So maybe you can try that also. And Mr. Rajan, do you think worth to subscribe ChatGPT Plus? Honestly speaking, yes, sir. Honestly speaking, yes, because ChatGPT free come with 1,000 prompt limitation, and also its data given to you is 80% accurate. Okay, I just put it 80% accurate. It didn't go very deeper. When you use Plus, it's not about deeper, it's not about accurate, another 10%. It's also give you a lot of tools, they call extension. You can add on inside, for example, Canva. You can have in video, AI video, not in video, AI video tools integrated with your Canva. And then you just need to tell to Canva, can you create a video for my presentation? And Canva will be linked to the in video, create a presentation for you. And you can download the presentation, including with a voiceover, background music, with a caption below that, and then you can present to your team. So it's making life easier with the Pro. I think for Malaysian money is now like less than 100 ringgit, which is 90 ringgit plus, less than 100. You can subscribe it, but it's really useful. But talking about student, I'm not sure whether they have any student package or not, or maybe the university have a special package or not. But you can double check on that. Okay, that's another question. Yeah, it is fine if we ask advice from AI about our emotional and mental illness. This is when we don't feel like social and talking with outside. Okay, for this is basically a personal. Yes, you can. As I say, yes, you can. You can ask advice. You can talk as a friend. You can what they call discuss. I mean, it's like just sharing or gossip or maybe something. You can do that. Yeah, even I do that. Okay, when I'm traveling to one point to another point, let's say I have half an hour or maybe I have 1 hour, I just on my ChatGPT voice and then I keep talking. I asking what is the trend. I feel like this. I feel sad. Why this happened to me? Sometimes there will be answer which is I cannot think on the time. But ChatGPT helped me to explain why not you do this, why not you focus that, so it can be change your mindset. And also sometimes you realize or not, ChatGPT can recommend you a good music, a good sound to change your mood. So that things also is happen. So what I'm meaning on don't share a lot of things to the ChatGPT, like don't go very deeper feeling. Okay, don't go very detailed, say like I want to kill someone. Okay, if we memorize you, if we memorize you, don't tell like I'm going to assign a team to attack someone, something like that. Don't very deeper. Just ask consulting, like you go to someone which is very personal. You ask consulting and then ask him to help you on overcome your issue. Yes, there's a lot of things. You can do it with ChatGPT or other tools also. But something like Gemini, when I talk about Gemini, if you ask this kind of question, Gemini will reply to you say, I'm sorry, I'm not ready to answer this question. Because Gemini is very limited I know for the emotional, and they are more focused on documentation and research. But ChatGPT is open. It's available for anything. You can treat him as a friend, but don't treat him over. That's all. Is it okay, Doro?
Yes.
Okay. So does ChatGPT understand religion belief? Yes. Now the ChatGPT start to understand religion belief, cultural, language. For example, what is a wow factor for me in 2025, which is now ChatGPT understand Malay language slang on the Kedah and Johor and Kelantan to answer you back in the voice. Okay, and it's already start to improvise a lot on the understanding on the culture and religion, and you can ask many questions to the ChatGPT. We are connected via LinkedIn. The government have made the initiative to implement AI into AI education industry. As a consultant, what action that would be implemented into this industry? Can you give me overview and how it's going to be adapted by teacher and student? Okay, for example, as I know, government, after our new prime minister, which is our Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, was take over, there's a lot of things are happening in the AI industry, especially there's a lot of AI investment coming to Malaysia. And AI also become like, Malaysia has become like the AI hub for Asia compared with other countries. For example, if you notice, like last week we have a visitor from the China, which is the president of China, which is also signing like a 31 agreement. One of the strongest agreement is to bring AI companies to Malaysia to open a data center and sell their devices in Malaysia, and also Malaysia become like a test market for the few products. So it's become like a very good impact to the Malaysia on the AI industry. Okay, and talking about education, yes, for example, Google Academy is already open in Malaysia in Elevia, Sungai Buloh. It's already started, and Microsoft already have their own initiative education center in the KLCC Tower. So there's a lot of, and now we already have National AI Center, and also HRDC is actually pushing many people go on the AI by teaching. I mean, by providing courses in e-latte. And this month particularly, they already start to use. Start to their National Training Week program until 14 June, which is you guys can learn free classes. So there's a lot of things was initiated by the government for the industry and also for the student. Okay, why I put as a student? Because anyone can join, even though you're working at us or you're a student, you can join the program. So as I see, like, there's a lot of opportunities are available, but if you learn AI, you succeed in the market. If you don't learn the AI, you'll be out from the market. So that's my tagline. I put it this is in my classes, where even you learn 1% of AI, you improvise yourself, then you will be in the market. So if you ask me, education in Malaysia is going to be boom up, which is in primary school going to be start AI, and then I think in the primary school is now they already have a Python and Genoa, which is shocking for me also. But full AI classes is going to be started as a one subject in the Malaysian school maybe. So I hope it's going to be booming in another 2 more years. If everything goes well, there's no more clash between Donald Trump again, no more clash with China, then I believe the things will be perfect. And then can ChatGPT AI to detect the criminal behavior or report on authority? Okay, on this part, I'm not sure. Honestly speaking, I'm not sure, because AI tools is more likely precise. So it can be detect, but how deeply it detect on the behavior, I'm not sure on that. Maybe for this answer, I need to do my research. I'm sorry for that, because we are not deeply go into the criminal sections. Okay, sorry. If you write a sentence and send it to the ChatGPT to correct the grammar, previously find the sentence is considered as a. If you just copy paste the lyrics to my work. Aisha, just clear. So that's mean you like to copy your contents, copy paste into the ChatGPT and ask the ChatGPT to check your grammar and refine it, and then you copy paste. I mean, you take it that and then put it on your paper and then submit. Is it something like that? Yes. Okay. Yeah, you can do that, but again, ChatGPT is automatically help you to grammar check, sentence check, paragraph arrangement, alignment, everything it can help you. But when you copy again, make sure double check. That's all. Okay, because sometimes ChatGPT automatically put in the kurungan there. He say you need to change this part. Okay, you need to change this part, and then you need to what they call change this part, and then you need to do that as manually. Okay, don't just copy paste. That's what I'm trying to explain. Okay. And thank you for answering my previous question. Do my prompt in a chat influence the result when I write different chat? No. Actually, as I know, ChatGPT can understand the way of your writing, and then the questions you're asking, it can be give a right result according to the answer. But sometimes what I realize is can be match your first question and second question as answer, but when you explain back, this is a different question, you will understand easily. But for me, I will always open for the new tabs to ask different question, different topics. If let's say it's totally out of the topic, I will go with a different thing. And then are there any reliable tools besides that can check? Yeah, I mean there's a few tools on the AI generate contents. But maybe you can download from the tools which is I share you later. It's already inside on the AI generated contents tools. It's very helpful for you. Okay, yeah, can you contact me? Okay. Dave Kumar, yeah, I saw you in my LinkedIn. Okay. So I think I didn't miss any questions. So any other question? Yeah, okay. Do you have any AI tool that can easier to make final project? This is as example to research any previous student. Okay, 1 minute. Let me double check my answer. There's one tool, maybe I put it in a chat. Okay. Okay, the tool called Perplexity is will be helpful on the research. It's giving lot of data. If you compare with ChatGPT, Gemini, and Copilot, this is a very good tools for your study, research, and documentation. But why I didn't recommend just now, because this tools is not give you a general answer based on your personal lives, who you are and what you want it. It's giving very general. You need to take it there and put it on your ChatGPT and customize it. Okay, that's how you will get better result. And also the most important, when your professor see two people paper, it cannot be same. It cannot be 100% same. At least 50%, 60% same, which is we understand is a topic, but balance 40% is need to be your own word. Okay, any questions? Okay, so if let's say there's no question, let's wrap it up. I will put in the QR code here. Maybe I will later share to the person emailed to me. Sorry, I will share to you also to Mr. Amir on the download the ebook which is have 100 productivity tools. Will be helpful for you. It's in a PDF format, categorized into the 11 categories which is you can use. You can understand that all the tools was what they call I check by myself. I download it, I use it. When I feel okay, then I will share it to you. This is something like a bonus. I give it to you. Okay. So the next one, as what Mr. Amir explained, I'm also write a book, which is a more into the for the non-designer who can create a good image, how to choose color, and most importantly about this class, how you can master your prompt when you're asking something. How you can ask question on the generative AI, not the study. It's about the generative AI creating something. So if you ask me on the top chapter 2 and chapter 3 will be useful for the student. Okay, chapter 1 is a very general. Chapter 4 is like a more like analyzing your social media content and all this thing. But if you really need it, you can buy it from my website. Okay, so I can give you a best discount with the 50% no worries on that for the students. Okay, so later can contact me on this part. And then finally, with my caption, start building your own AI workflow. You need to customize your workflow. You don't copy other people. and it's a powerful skill tools employers will look for. Okay, so if you know AI, you have opportunity to enter into the industry. If you don't know AI, it's very difficult. And then I just like to add on. Please go to the LinkedIn learning hub. There's a lot of courses available. Coursera, Udemy, eLatte, all these platforms are available for you to upskill your what we call your skill. Okay, so learn it and then get a certificate. Add-on, it's like add-on certificate. It's not your college degree. I mean, it's your university degree or master degree, master. It's something like it. Just add-on that you know the AI. That's all. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you very much. And if you have other question, maybe you can drop to my LinkedIn and then put it there. I can still answer you whenever I am available. And then I back to Mr. Amir.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Rajan. But just if you allow, I have one question. So will you allow me to
Yeah,
ask?
sure, definitely.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, this is actually relating to this, because all things we focus on productivity. But I would like to share, the context before I ask the question. So I'm actually a totally blind student. So now the arrival of AI actually helped me to, in a way, I can say, to be able to see a bit, I can say. But the question that I want to ask then, I think it is related to the general problem of AIs, where the hallucination, which is like they try to make up things that are not, not exist. Okay, let me give an example because in my context, normally I will use this AI to, let's say, take the picture of things and ask. For example, I want to find the bus, right? Here
Yeah.
in this IUM, we need to go to we can use the bus to go to LRT and so on. So there's a certain bus that are available. So normally I will use this AI like ask him or ask the AI to take the picture, and I will ask, okay, is the bus with this label, like it is written there, LRT bus or something, which and there's sometime it will answer yes, and actually in reality it's not there. So like it's obvious because number one, I can still hear the sound, but there's nothing here. But the problem with the AI is it's their answer is very very confident, very, I can say, like I cannot differentiate whether it's very true or false in this context. So how do you handle this? Is there a special prompt to highlight that don't make up things, for example, for the AI to just say whatever they see, or whatever the question asks?
Okay. To answer this, I just want to know what application you're using now.
No, I tried the GPT Live, the one that can able to access camera, and also
Okay.
the Gemini Studio, where we have this live with the Gemini, and also the Gemini can access the camera as well. So sometimes both actually happen. Like sometimes it will give the correct information. Like I think last week I want to find a empty seat, empty chair on cafe.
Okay.
So yeah, it did tell it the table is empty, but sometimes it just saying that they are the information which is not true. So
Okay,
yeah.
I understand. I mean, I face this issue. I mean, I get from a few of my students also, which is I run a class. But just before that, are you using ChatGPT Pro or the basic one?
This GPT is a plus one.
GPT Plus. So you on the video and then you ask question, correct?
Yep, correct.
Okay. So basically, I can tell you two things, which is I hope it will benefit for you. First thing, we need to talk to ChatGPT, as I say, like, what are the things we basically doing like every day. And also the type of the buses, the type of the vehicles and all these things. You need to explain to your ChatGPT to get more detail and memorize into the system. Then only it give you a better result. If you suddenly, without a result, you ask a question, it's always give a general. Sorry, I think what. So there will be like many tools also available other than ChatGPT, which is something like a device which is you need to put it on your t-shirt while you're walking, and this device will be help you to guide. there's a table empty. It's give you accurate report based on the live things happening. So you can say the pink color bus is moving, orange color bus is moving. Sometimes you can detect the bus on the top of the bus. There's a number, for example, 768. So you can say that to you to take the bus. So rather than use your mobile phone to ask the question, sometimes your focus might be different place, and then the bus should maybe different place. Okay, so maybe I recommend use this kind of the devices. It's not tools, it's a device, but integrate with ChatGPT maybe help you 100%. Okay, so maybe I can get the. It's not with me now the name, but I will give you the name later in the email. So maybe you can check on that device. But honestly, that device need to be integrated with your ChatGPT Plus. Then only it give you the accurate information, but it's your moving assistant. Everything you move, even when we tested by closing our eyes and walk, I know how difficulty, but the tools can give tell me that something is in front of me. So immediately I stop. So take 2 steps on the left and walk. So that's the instruction given by the system. So I think this thing will be helpful a lot to you, Mr. May. And Be My Eyes, that's be one of the tools. I hope you know that. There'll be one tool called Be My Eye, or maybe Cam My Eye. So these are the tools actually can help you a lot on the supporting, but you need a device to use the what they call accurate information for you. So is it answer your question?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right. So thank you so much, Mr. Renato Sarajan, for that insightful and practical presentation. So I'm sure we all learned a lot about AI prompting today. Now, I think we reached the end of our session. So number one, you can scan the attendance, okay, and also after this we'll have like photography session, which I think everyone is very familiar with. But before that, I would like to invite for closing the speech from President of Students Industry Training Club to give a speech. So please welcome.
Yes. First and foremost, on behalf of the Students Industry Training Club, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Renato Sarajan for his generosity and willingness to share such an insightful and impactful knowledge with us today. Your session has truly enlightened us on how AI can be harnessed not only to stay ahead in today's fast-paced world, but also how it must be used ethically and responsibly in alignment in our values. To all participants, thank you for taking the time to join us in these sessions. Your presence reflects a shared commitment to continuous learning and growth, and we hope the insights gained today will benefit you in both your academic and professional pursuits. Okay, before we conclude, I would also like to take this opportunity to emphasize the Students Industry Training Club's commitment to inclusivity. We believe that knowledge opportunities should be accessible to everyone, including our friends from the people with disability community. This program is part of our ongoing effort to make future SITC initiative more accessible, inclusive, and impactful for all. Once again, thank you all for being with us today. May we continue to grow and lead with purpose. Thank you also, Mr. Renato Sarajan.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, President of Student Industry Training Club, for this speech. Also, again, let us thank our speaker for his time today, and of course to our committee as well for organizing this program. And of course, this includes the participants for actively participating and of course asking questions in this event. Okay. Now, before we end, let us take a quick group screenshot, for our records, because we don't we don't generate this with AI, right? Let's give our real picture for our records. Okay, so anyone, please open your camera if you can. And also stand by for screenshot. I think let's give like 30 seconds more for people to get ready. Okay, so hope
Jap.
everyone ready.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, another one. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, last one. Freestyle. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you for that photography session. So then you can upload to GPT and ask him to make Ghibli style. Just kidding. Okay, once again, thank you all for attending 1 month, One Industry 25.0. We hope you find it beneficial and you can practice what you've learned in your daily routines and work. So thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and goodbye. See you next 25, one month, one industry 25.1.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Rajan.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.